Said I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Vans, ooh, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you moving, see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Table set, now tables turn. Guys playing, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. It's only 8 a.m. I won't do it for the gram. I know I'm a man. I'm a 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Yeah, new Jeep, no doors with it. No, I won't stop now. Who you kidding? Kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundromat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Yeah, new Jeep, no doors with it. No, I won't stop now. Who you kidding? Kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Trendsetter, I got style for you.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is doing good. Let me get set up here. See what we got going on for today. Have a look at the charts, news, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll get into it. Hope you guys did not do anything stupid yesterday. Just checking. Alright, let's have a look what we got going on here with news. See how all systems go. Yes, we look good, we look good. Great video, by the way. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I posted a video yesterday. Hope you guys did like it. A little bit less views. Normally we get around 2K on a good video, so maybe most of you don't seem to have liked it. Might reduce the amount that I post videos now, as not many people, we need to see what people want, right? No point of doing it, but it's a tough one because you want to post for the people, small people who want it, and you know, at the same time you want multiple people to watch it. So we'll see. We'll come up with new content, new ideas, new ways to post here. But yeah, I'm glad that those who did watch it liked it. Happy about that. And yeah, let's get into it. So today's gonna be Tuesday here, and yeah, bit of USD news. Morning is pretty clean here. We had core CPI this morning. See what that came out as. Let's see. 2.1. Wow, that is great for the Japanese yen here. It's exactly what they wanted to see. Is it interest rates rising here and getting above 2%? That is good. I'm surprised we didn't see, you know, and that was the reaction here. No, that wasn't. That was just my. That's weird, man. We've seen no reaction basically from that, and that's pretty big news. So, you know, that's about it. That's weird. I would expect to see a little bit more yen strength come into the markets here, as we see inflation go up, which is obviously stronger for the yen here. So let's have a look at the charts technically, what's going on. We obviously had our intervention yesterday. This is what we were talking about. We attempted buys here. I went break even at this spot here, and then it stopped me out at break even. I did post that in the group. This we did on the Zoom call after stream. Gave us 12 pips, so average session push is being about 12 pips here. Intervention ended up coming in here, so I'm glad I made that decision. We were expecting an intervention to come at some point, and here it was. So we did get an intervention, and as typical intervention fashion, nothing really happens. We wanted more price action in here. We ended later getting a breakout. I was looking at this breakout. I was on my way home. Unfortunately, I thought there was no structure. But we did have this 5-minute structure here, and then this candle closing above was basically game over here, telling you that's fine, allowing you the spot to manage. Stop loss goes below, I would say about 50s here. 50 is good. Anything breaking that structure there, it's game over. So you know, that was the setup of New York session yesterday to try get continuation back up to this next level here, or at least a 1-to-1. Same situation as this breakout here in London. You know, looking just to get your 1-to-1 and continue. So if we go ahead and look at what the charts are doing now, we start off on daily time frame here. Daily time frame, as we can see, obviously closing bullish after yesterday's bullish price action. Bottom wick has done a backfill of today's daily open already. We haven't broken current daily high. To get continuation, we need to break current daily high. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back-to-back daily candles bullish. Not even a pause candle like this. No break, no breather. We're getting to the point where we can expect some sort of breather. Either this daily candle closes bearish like this, something like this, right? Something where we have a little bit of a breather. Whether that turns into a pullback or turns into continuation, we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, that's basically what I'm expecting here. You know, is we need a small breather here. So continuation will come above the daily high here, and if we were to look at the lower time frame, we do have a 4-hour resistance looming here. Previous 4-hour did close bullish here, so we are fully bullish session. Nothing is indicating sells at the moment. We're holding higher lows on lower time frames. Bullish daily candle close. 4 hours holding higher lows. We're seeing these candles here form supports constantly, right? So supports are being formed constantly, and yeah, nothing is indicating sells at the moment. So if we bring back drawings here, see what my drawings are doing. This 4-hour resistance, God knows where that came from. Oh yeah, that was an old one. I don't really care about it anymore. Yeah, let's have a look here. This line, we'll see what this line is. It's not really anything. Gonna move this to here, make this 15. There we go. Let's see this 4 hour here. 4 hour is, yeah, about there. Next 4 hour there. Obviously, sells below here would be ideal place to sell, below here. Because this is where we break second structure, break this uptrend we've been holding. And we would have a 4 hour candle start to leave that 4 hour support as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's where sells would make sense, below here. Selling here, I don't like. This is where I'd actually look for buys back up. Otherwise, here now, for buys at the moment, it's very tough. Very, very tough for buys. We're quite far from the top of the range as well. 29 pips is definitely a tradable range. I don't want to be buying at the top of the range after 29 pip push here. Yeah, I would like to see price actually come back to the bottom of the range and try give us an opportunity to trade towards the upside. I wouldn't be surprised today if we just get stuck in between here to here. Right, I wouldn't be surprised to see us play this range. So if we're going to play the range, we either need to buy from the bottom of the range because everything's bullish. That's the only option. Now breakouts will be an option, but we need this a little bit later. So either one big candle comes through, we pull back, we break out, we take the trade, or we're looking to catch, you know, some sort of continuation. Now if price does want to end up melting today towards the downside, we could look for some sort of, so I will accept counter trend resistances. Yeah, counter trend resistances, I'll accept that only if resistance is formed. That's what I mean by counter trend resistances, is that I need to see resistance form in order to take counter trend trades here, as everything's pointing bullish. So that would be the only way I take a sell here, because everything's pointing up. But if we do want to start breaking down from here, we could be very early in that move and give ourselves a shot, but we need the probabilities for that shot. And in order to have the probabilities, we need that type of structure to come through here. And that will be able to give us what? Be able to give us the sells back down. Otherwise, we're bullish. We will be looking for supports down here. Hopefully this does push down aggressively so that we create clean range that we can trade up towards the upside. This middle of the range is a little bit dangerous to trade, the middle of the range. Never diddle in the middle. That's a rule I like to follow, which is never diddle in the middle. So yeah, I would like to come back down to the bottom of the range. Now if we look at gold here, on the other hand, gold's still stuck in yesterday. So yesterday, of course, we did have that massive move during London, broke out, no pullbacks, straight towards the upside. Pullback did fail. That's what I mean. You don't know when this is going to come in here, and that is exactly why we wanted that. New York then did give a close above and tried to give some continuation, finally topping out at the 4-hour resistance here before settling back into our wick zone from yesterday. So if you guys remember this zone, this is a very, very, very dangerous zone inside of here. We got a lot of rejections here. Now, the one thing we haven't got is what? The one thing we haven't got is a close below. So if we start to get some sort of close below here, could anticipate some sort of bearish movement. But if we go investigate what previous daily has done here, we have closed bullish, no top wick here. Previous 4 hours as well is obviously mixed session. We're seeing a bit of mixed session here, but again, respecting this 4-hour support we have down here. This 4-hour support, we keep seeing rejection of. So even if we do get down below here, I don't like the 4-hour support. If this starts flipping and getting above the highs, we could see some sort of continuation. Now, this did close below here, which is obviously giving us more probabilities for downside here. Why does that look completely different? Yeah, this looks completely different on another brokered feed. But yeah, this is we're seeing this looks way different. I need to see what my broker looks like, because this is confusing me. Yeah, my broker looks like Owanda. My broker looks like Owanda. It looks like what we're looking at right now. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Now on my broker, did it close below the support? Let's have a look. Yeah, it did close below the support. So we do have that close below the support, which is obviously problemsome in terms of looking for buys here, right? In terms of looking for buys, we do have a close below the support here. So we can look for candles to be filled here. Now for downside to play out here, Looking at 1 hour, we're sitting at 1 hour support. It's kind of looking and shaping to be below this zone, giving it a shot below this zone. Because if we do have a candle closing below this zone, it will be the first candle that will be able to close below this zone. Now, if we do respect this zone yet again and see structure changes, we can look for buys. If we see structure changes, closing back maybe above zones like this, and look to continue what the buys towards the upside to fill this candle that was made. So that would be the plan here on yeah, that would be the plan here on gold, right? That would be the plan here on gold, to get that continuation towards the upside. So yeah, you know, looking at that basically. So nothing too complex here, but we just need to wait for these setups to come and see if we can for sells on gold, quite choppy. Yeah, this zone is very risky, but it's what makes sense. So if we are going to sell gold, that's the only zone we have to sell. Selling at the 4 hour support or below is even worse, because that's where we're picking liquidity. The only thing you would trust is that this candle closing below here will be the first candle that has been able to close below that. Everything else failed, right? Everything else failed to close below. So this would be the first candle that's able to close below here. So it could be a little bit interesting. Now, if we respect it, that's when we can start to look for the buys, right? That's where we can look for the buys. And yeah, that's the analysis. So let's see what ends up happening here. And yeah. So let's get it. If you guys enjoyed the analysis, be sure to do the YouTube business. Leave a like on the stream. You guys know the drill. Hate to say it, but part of the game. How much of us? 381 of us in here. Appreciate everyone showing up. Let's see what the market has in store for us today. Obviously, starting off looking like a choppy day at the moment. We don't have much clean ranges both on GJ and gold towards upside and downside. So we need to actually start pushing price here, and we need to see some good movements would be ideal. But yeah, we can do the YouTube business, would be great. Hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's video. And yeah, let me go and put the scam like train here. Comment of the day, nothing yet. We're looking. We will see comment of the day. How are you, bro? Good man yourself. Went bullish early yesterday and got caught by intervention. I was warning about interventions. You have to be quick to BE. You have to be quick to BE. We were warning. You were watching the stream. You need to be keeping up with the stream. Oh, good. Have a good month. Thanks to your tips. Let's go, bro. Looking forward to see your results that you normally send me at the end of the month. We'll see what difference this month. Now, after so many hate to say, you must be hate to say. That's true. That's true. But I hate to say it, but part of the game, right? Hate to say it, but part of the game. What does intervention mean? This big FU candle here that comes and ruins your day. That one there. That's an intervention. They buy up yen to temporarily strengthen the currency, but it does nothing. Does nothing. Was that an intervention or just a dump? That was an intervention. You can see how this is just a dump, but intervention a lot more aggressive. Why do they keep wasting their money? Look, between me and you guys, I really think that they're making money off this by buying these dips perfectly. Because it doesn't do anything. It never works. It never works. And they put billions to do this. And it never works. It just calms down price for a little bit. So it stops price from having this rally, right? Because now everyone's scared to buy again, right? So it just puts price in consolidation. Look at a history of interventions here, right? Intervention, we calm down, and then it always gets retraced, right? So it literally does nothing, man. If you go look at history of interventions, it does nothing. Does nothing to price. It just makes it calm down for a few days. Look, huge intervention, calm down few days. Then where are we? All the way back to where we were before. Intervention, calm down for a few days. We intervene again. That's scary, double intervention. Let's see how much it strengthened the yen here, right? That's what we're interested in. Wow, very good what they've done, right? Look at how much it strengthened. This is the downside we had in the yen. And that's what the intervention was able to do. This little pullback here. You know? Interventions don't happen on gold. Intervention is unique to them. Yeah, it's nuts, man. It's nuts why they do this. It manipulates a lot of traders as well who are not ready for this. But you know, if you have to realize, look at higher time frame, literally nothing happened. Just go on daily, like intervention never happened. Like interventions are not even when we had the 500 pip interventions, that's all it did on daily. It just pulled back to previous lows. That's it. That's it. Pull back to previous lows. So higher time frame doesn't do much. Will more interventions happen? It's possible, yeah. It's possible to get interventions the higher we go. The problem is, do we now just range until more clarity? Because every time there's an intervention, it scares off traders. And the traders are the ones who bring in these volumes. Not traders, but hedge funds and stuff like that. It scares them off. See if they've been opening their mouths. Yeah, they haven't opened their mouth too much after the event. I ate that intervention candle yesterday. Thank goodness for a reasonable stop loss. Oh, I hope. Are there sites to know of incoming interventions? I wish. They're random. That's why you have to show up to the stream. I hate to blow smoke up my own ass, but we are pretty, I would say we're pretty educated on trading the JPY here. I think probably on YouTube at the moment, we're one of the most educated streams on trading the JPY. And we know what levels, right? We know what levels that we can be in for potential interventions, and we are prepared. That doesn't mean we can't totally avoid it, but a situation like yesterday, we totally avoided a loss there and a heavy potential, you know, slippage of stops. A lot of people will forget about that. They'll just say, oh, trade was break even. You're up 12 pips. You want to close 12 pips? Close. But we were looking, our stop loss was 17 pips. That just proves to you I don't just close early for the sake of it, right? But to be able to identify, we need to be more aggressive, right? We need to be more aggressive with stop loss in these type of areas was true. Where's the stream from yesterday? It got copyright. Do they intervene certain hours of the day usually, or is it random? It's actually random. I've seen them intervene in New York. I've seen them intervene in London. I've seen we have on stream on my Instagram. Go watch this video, guys, on my Instagram. For the 1 minute of copyright music, yeah, they pick it up super fast, man. They pick it immediately. It picks it up. Oh, I need to. Let's go see here. There's a video about intervention. Oh man, now it's telling me to log in. Okay, watch this video though. This is really funny. Go to my Instagram, guys, and drop a follow at Tradesharpe. Don't follow the scammers. And go and have a look at it. Morning, man. I told you don't play music. Yeah, it's because when the stream started, the monetization was on. Sorry. So when you play music, right? When you play music, that's what happens. Now, if I started the stream without monetization, then they wouldn't care, I don't think. I don't know how it works still. I don't know if you can just play. I know, like, I think you have to, I don't understand it. Like, you can, in normal YouTube videos, you can. On live stream, I'm not sure if you can just play music without permission. What I do know is that if you do use their music, they can put a copyright strike on you, right? Or they can just make ad revenue from you. It's up to you. Up to them, sorry. So if they hate you, they're going to copyright strike you. I don't know. I just need someone who knew, you know. Why today very low volume music? I don't know. I can turn it up. There we go. Hey Harry, hope you're doing well. Could you please look at UJ? We just looked at UJ. Rewind the stream a bit. We had an intervention. Donvo uses normal rap music. Look what's happened to his channel. He's not been able to stream for over a week because he's got copyright striked. Newbie here can do a video on layering. Not many on that topic on YouTube. Layering is very complicated. I recommend you stick to one position before even thinking about layering, right? Sorry mate, just open PC. Not an issue, not an issue. In general, Google rule sucks when it comes to copyright and regulation. Yes. Thanks for the all-time high video. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. If you want to watch it, I'll share it to you in chat. What do you mean exactly by the word intervention? Please explain. We've explained 5-6 times, but this is the last time I'm explaining. You can Google search it. It's when the Japanese buy up their own currency to temporarily strengthen their currency. That's about it. And we see everything against the Japanese yen dump. They do it unannounced, and you get a nice candle that wakes you up in the morning and says, "Good morning, 115 pips." And that's it. Harry, tell me a meme coin to put my life savings in. Tradesharpe. You ever thought about doing a reaction of people's Your Trades React format video? I think that would be good for short form content. Is there any possibility to catch lobster today? Yesterday we tried to catch lobster, but it ended up coming break even. So today there's a chance to catch lobster every day. Just depends what's lurking underneath the water, right? We can't see yet until we put our lines down, right? We can't see yet. So I'm just waiting here. We need to get moving. I'll tell you this from now. If price stays exactly where it is today, which should be common sense. If you guys don't have common sense, then you need to improve. If price stays exactly where it is right here, obviously we can't do anything about it. Have you ever attempted to buy an intervention back up? Yeah, I lost. I lost when I tried because it was in the bottom. Then I told myself, don't try catch bottoms. What's my bias on gold today? I'm a mixed bias today on gold due to previous daily, previous 4 hour. Aggressive sells will come below here. I'd love to see it reject one more time, then fail. Should it not be sushi because it's the JPY? No, we can't take their sushi, take their profits. You know, we have to give something back. So we'll let them have their sushi and we can profit off lobster. How can I learn Forex from basics? You can watch my free Forex course. Guys, remember to do the YouTube business. Yeah, we have the scam reminder in chat that reminds you to do the YouTube business. Leaving a like. Let's see how many people. 166 votes on that. So not bad. Harry pauses, react videos. See this guy diddling in the middle. Don't do this. The problem is I don't know if I want to react on other people's trades, because then you kind of open an avenue to hate, you know, because I don't know them, you know. It's hard, man. It's hard. Hello, sir. We buy or sell today? I need some juice. If you need some juice, take a buy and take a sell, and then whichever one gives you juice, then that's your juice for the day. That's comments and traction. Well, yeah, but I don't want to cause beef, right? I'm not looking for you know, I'm not looking to be like a little bit childish and trying to gain engagement clicks, you know. I want to, if I'm giving feedback, maybe I don't want to do someone who's like, you know, has a brand or something. You know what I mean? Like, let's say someone reviewed my trade and they start hating on me for no reason and they don't know anything about me. I'm not going to be happy, right? I'm going to tell them like, listen, man, I've been streaming for a year. You're taking my one losing trade and saying I'm all wrong. Like, shut up. You know what I mean? But let's say someone sent me in a trade for feedback. Yeah. Then I could react off that. Or I can react off a funny video, you know? I don't know. We'll have to find a way to do that. Because we can take jokes. Yeah, that's something that would be good. Like reviewing people in the exclusive group, their trades and their mistakes, exposing them. Would be Stop spamming chat. You're spamming. Who's better, Raja Banks or Donvo? Why are you asking me? That's my question to you. You ask me a question, I'm asking you a question back. Why are you asking me? That's for you to make up. That's your decision. How to be patient if you're in a drawdown day? Understand that someday might be a losing day. Don't make it worse, right? It's okay to have a losing day, man. It's totally normal in this industry to have a losing day. Even normalize a losing week. Like, make that normal. Just triple her down. Don't listen to Carson. If it goes well, then listen to him. Just stay calm, man. Just stay calm and don't force anything. Only take good trades. Focus on the next best option. It's basic stuff. But can you take another quality trades after a losing trade? Of course, because pretend you didn't even lose the trade. If there's a quality trade, then that's an option. Don't let that affect your confidence. But don't take stupid trades. That's the main thing, right? You know, don't do something like, I don't know. Don't do something like you sell here, then you get stopped out here. Now you buy on this support here, you get stopped out again. You know, don't do that stupid stuff. Do you consider the daily level on gold at 32? 32 is really far here, you know, 32 is very far. So I would probably consider it. Let's have a look at it. No, I won't consider it anymore now. It's crossed 1, 2, 3 times. Or 22. Even 22. It's crossed 1, 2 times. Oh, this level down here. Oh yeah, you're not wrong, man. Shit. You're not wrong at all. 21 something. Shit. Yeah, that's facts, man. That's facts. That's a big problem here. This is a big problem. This makes the day even harder now. Shit. Yeah, then that's gonna be your break-even spot, right? For sure. It's around 10-12 pips you have, and then your break-even, no questions asked. It's a daily support, right? But you have room to there at least. At least 13 pips, even if you close here. I would like to see this reject now. Do you trade a funded account? What do you think of them? Are they worth it? Are you worth them? That's the question, right? It's not are they worth it, is are you worth them? Do you have the skill to pass them, right? And then if you do, then okay, it can be an opportunity. Straight push from gold from top of the range looks sus. Yeah, I don't like that it's just pushed straight. We need it to chill. I like this rejection. If it can keep rejecting like this would be great. Look at this. Because this is telling us then if something closes below would be good. Hey Harry, when there's support or resistance zones beyond clean trades, we consider them watch zones. Yes, I wanted to ask how your analysis would be if the other way around, support or resistance zone, which you have a clean LTD. Thank you. Yeah, if you have this zone behind them, then yes, you know, then you have to consider it as a watch zone, right? So basically support turns resistance and resistance turns support, right? That can happen, right? Yeah, rejections making the support. If we could create the support, then break that, then it's giving you confidence that, okay, that support failed. So this gives you even higher probability. But yeah, to answer your question, like if we're coming back up here, that's going to be your next target here because this was previously a support. The support can become a resistance, right? Only till we close back in the support can you now target the next resistance. So you think of everything in ranges, right? You think of everything in ranges. This is the bottom of the range, top of the range. We have to test the bottom of the range before we can test the top. And that's going to be your previous support. This thing. Sells would be to DS. I would use DS as break. Depends on how big our stop loss is. If our stop loss, but I would probably at this point, looking at how price is developing, I would probably look at DS as a break-even spot here. Break-even spot because it's about 12 to 15 pips away, you see. So I don't think stop loss will be smaller than 12 pips, so you're probably going to be using that. Will you be looking for buys if it creates support? I want to see more change of structure than just a support. So yeah, I would like to see support. I would like to then see a retest down to that support, kind of like what's happened here. Support formed, fails, comes back down, then when it closes above, thank you. Support, fail, it can happen even in one candle, so that could take like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You're literally ignoring my comments. All right, I definitely ignored that comment you just said, so I'm really ignoring your comments. Sometimes I don't see it. You have to understand, chat is rolling, right? Sometimes I don't catch everything. Let's have a look at GU here for the guys. This box can say bye. Daily time frame here. What are we doing on daily? Did we close? No. So we didn't close back inside of the range. You would like to see price close back inside of the range here. Would have given you higher probabilities. Weekly still bearish here. 4-hour time frame is working on full bullish push up here. In terms of lower time frame, most things are bullish here. You do have this resistance here. Yeah, you're probably looking to get back above that resistance for buys. Even if we create support somewhere down here, you can look for buys back up to that resistance. Down here, back up to the resistance. Sells would probably make sense on second break of structure, somewhere below here. Might even give setup 2 or setup 4, yeah, but we're not fully bullish bias on gold. We're mixed bias on gold, so you have to be careful about that. You'll have a good cut, won't you, big guy? Is there any chance of gold going bullish? There is, but we need to create supports first before even thinking about that. There is possibility of gold flipping bullish, yes. Take out the ban hammers. Yeah, mods are on it. Mods are on it. Do you think it will retrace a bit, then continue to go down? Guys, trade what you see, not what you think. Trade reaction based, not prediction based. If I see this, then that will happen. Well, higher probability then that should happen. If this happens, higher probability that happens. If we create support here and hold that support, there's a chance we go up and retest. Now we ask the same question when we come up and retest these levels. If we create resistance here and fail to continue, we're gonna go back down. Now if we get below this level and fail to get back above, which giving us top wick failing, there's a higher chance to get back down to daily support for the retest. Check out the currencies. We just looked at GU. Trying to see what GJ plan today would be. It's quite tough, right? Full bullish bias on GJ. I'd love to see this on GJ here. I'd love to see this. This would be an interesting trade. We come back down here, fail, grab liquidity, come back up here and start breaking these highs. That would just flip the 30-minute here. Giving us a 30-minute kind of setup too, look. I like that. 15-minute will do like a change of structure here. It's a complex trade. I really would like to see the liquidity grab first. Something happened with EU, it impacted the GBP? You mean overnight or just now? Now? Yeah, we see a little dump. I wish it dumped a little bit further here actually on GG. That would be actually picture perfect here. GU fake out, EU fake out. Marabosa. I think it's Marabozu. Let's see the Maraboza. I want to see the Maraboza candle. Not Marabuza, bro. I have a bottom wick, bro. False information. Okay, fair enough. What do you think about Bitcoin? 50k next level? Not yet. Probably bounce from here, which we're seeing already. Now, this bounce can probably get as high as 64, 60. Now, if this bounce fails, it's game over. Big eye is going to be monthly candle here. Can monthly respect structure, or are we going to have monthly candle closing back in the range? It's going to be very important here. If monthly candle closes below the range here, 58, 55s even, game over. BTC on 4-hour chart is messed up because the 4-hour ranges are so long. Like a 4 hours, look, it consolidates for ages. You also have to remember trades over weekends, so it looks really weird. Check BTC Oanda. No, I don't look at that. That's bad data feed. We use crypto exchanges, man. Come on. When does the support resistance get invalidated? Any videos on that? When it crosses through twice. What day does monthly close? What day do you think it closed, bro? What day do you think the monthly candle closes? If you had to have a wild guess. (26th of June), middle of the month? Oh, maybe. Wednesday? Maybe. What time does the 30-minute close? What time is the midnight buffet, please? I'll teach you a trick. Go to Bitcoin, go on the monthly candle and read this 5 days and 18 hours and calculate in 5 days and 18 hours. And you'll notice that in 5 days and 18 hours, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the end of the month as well, right? After today, of course. So that will be the end of the month. So the monthly candle closes at the end of the month, right? What do you think of this? I did not take the breakage used since 4 hour does not have bottom wick. Waited for it to create bottom wick first. What did you not take? Setup 2 forming. Yeah, I like the setup 2 idea. Close back inside of the range. This is the bottom wick forming. What ended up happening? I did not take yet. Still pulling back here. Even if it creates support down here, you can't take it because it's still pulling back. No, you don't take the breakout. No. Yeah. You need bottom wick on 4 hour. It's too early, man. Too early for breakout. Current candle will close above 30-minute support like this, planning to take it. Yeah, even a strong support formation will be good. Speak Hindi, then the market will give us setups. Where are you from? I live in Dubai, originally from England. Can you buy me AC? I don't have one if it's hot out there. Well, it should be hot out here. So why are you trading if you don't have money to buy an AC? Because if you can't afford an AC, how are you going to afford money to trade? How are you going to even buy a funding account? It's impossible. It's impossible. I think you have priorities at the moment. Your priorities is probably not learning to trade. Your priorities are going to be buying yourself an AC. $30-minute closes below on 24 enough confirmation for sell. I prefer below this 15, not 24, this 23 here, because this is the, look how many times we're rejecting, man. Look how we tapped it perfectly. You want to be very careful trying that. You're just in a rush to take a trade, right? Look at what the chart is saying always. This is already a risky place to take. Look at how many rejections. Every time prices come in this zone, it's rejected heavily. It rejects heavily, right? Look at even now rejecting heavily. So you trying to take it just below 24 here, it's really risky because you're basically gambling that this is the one time it's not going to reject like it did here, 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 and currently here. Do you recognize Lorenzo Corrado? Yes. I know who he is. This time is different? Yeah, most dangerous word. Do you support LG? No, and that's the end of that conversation. Don't want to offend anyone. That is not my business. But no. That's a different conversation. Believe in traditional values. LG? Yeah, Gbpjpy. Live gaming. I don't understand what's going on with that. I get a fine for modifying my car, but when you modify your body, you don't. I'm not gonna get involved in this, guys. You're gonna get me going. I don't know. I think it's psychological issue, like depression, right? Depression is YouTube ban. Yeah. We won't get involved. I will already whole YouTube chat going nuts. I will yeah. Also, I don't want to offend anyone who believes differently, as that's not my argument to make. It's a personal decision. I don't hate people. Everyone is a human. I might not agree with other people's decisions, but that doesn't mean I hate the person. But unfortunately, since I don't agree with the decisions, maybe I cannot spend time with them. Not maybe, it is I can't. I'm trying to say it in the nicest way possible. But that would lead me to, not be in their vicinity per se. But I respect everybody. And I will not hate on them. Alright, what's gold doing here? Gold 15 closing doji here, 30 closing bearish, 1 hour. Still battling with that, so not much going on gold here. We'll see 10 seconds till this close. We'll check GJ in a minute. Yeah, that's closing doji. Well, slightly bullish here, but I mean nothing, not enough of a support to take buy. It's not even a support on 30-minute close here on GJ. We have a support formed here. This is a little bit interesting. I would like to see one more sweep of liquidity from the downside here, just to give me confidence that upside makes sense, or a deep bottom wick here. I don't feel the bottom wick is deep enough. Maybe I'm a little bit tempted to go break of the high, re-break of the 1 hour high here, as I feel we could get continuation. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Right, if this 1 hour flips and breaks a high, we have a nice little rejection. 1 hour breaks a high, we can continue to 1 hour resistance and potentially reverse the trend. Give me a sec, gonna go be back in 1 second. If 15 closes above, potentially even just a break, man. I'd say 410 here. Potentially just a break to flip the 1 hour. That's what I'm thinking here. I'm looking at that potential. We have a lot of places to manage. Might be worth, it's been a good month. At least half risk here to try it out. Trust bullish buy. The only problem is it didn't take liquidity yet. So there's a high chance it could come down, break the high, come down. Hopefully it does it first, then we flip. How much would stop loss be? Stop loss would be about 16.5 pips or something. Tradesharpe, delete last post on program experience. What are people posting there? Let me go and have a look here. Blocked message. Very good. Thank you very much for posting this bullshit. Here's good analysis on Bitcoin, guys. This is another block message. I will delete this after. Actually, I can just move with my second monitor. Yeah, make sure to check out the crypto chat here. Very good analysis from one of our members here. Long-term members, one of the first members. It's nuts. One of the first members. Smashing Bitcoin. Why did they post such a link there? They're posting the same link, so it means people are actually joining. That's why it's worth it for them to post. So stop joining that shit, guys. Don't you understand it's a scam? The minute you join there, you click on some link, it probably, I don't know what it does. Yeah, maybe a 5-minute close above here will be good. Gold is trying to create support here. Seven minutes for that one. Can you go through gold's potential buy and short setup once more time? Sells is where it says on the screen, potentially below this level. Buy setup, we need to see this candle close bullish here. Next one, go retest down and then start to flip bullish. We need a support form. This is not enough. 30-minute close bearish here. So I need to see one 15-minute candle close bullish here, giving me a nice support. And then just a bottom wick and should be okay to attempt that. Yeah, GJ is coming. It still has some room to break high here. I maybe am thinking I would prefer maybe a 5 close above. I just don't like, as I said, we really need this extra liquidity grab here, I feel. These lows, when all these lows accumulate together like this, it's not really the best sign. It's showing a lot of weakness. You see, like these lows accumulated together. It popped up, broke the high. Not today. Failed. Right? Let's go see if we can find another example of that. This one wasn't too bad actually, so this is okay. Yeah, we could get away with it. We're just used to that stage when GJ was in a lot of manipulation, remember? Here's one where it then comes, breaks the low, then gives you the push, and actually does one more deeper one. That deeper one gives you the real push, you see? Boom, real push. Oh, it might try now. It might try now. We might get it. Gold is going up, setup 2 with LTA on the left. Yeah, it could work. Could work. You need the close though. You need a good close. 5 minutes. You need a good close. Remember, 30-minute close bearish. If the 30-minute close bullish would be easier. Looks like it's rejecting off this previous level here, so probably above there would be ideal. 4 hour did close below structure here, so have to be careful. But previous daily supports that. It would be nice to see the daily support tapped first before we start taking setup twos. Here might be the liquidity grab I wanted. So hard when price takes a lot of liquidity for small moves. Facts, yeah, that's just lack of volume. It's annoying, right? Especially when it goes first liquidity grab, tries, second liquidity grab, tries. It's like, Jesus, man. And it's, you know, then you have to run like wide stops for such a small target because it keeps trying to grab liquidity, which it becomes super frustrating. But now it looks like it's doing the second liquidity grab here. See if we can push down and break these lows would be ideal. Grab liquidity, and then we need this fast though. In 3 minutes it needs to go down, grab liquidity, and close back above. Harry, you speak about volume much. I wonder how you measure. Is it high relative to other times? Do you just use volume bars, or do you assume during a session opens your volume is always high? I assume when my setup is triggered, that volume should come in. There is a probability that no volume will come in, but for example here, we have a price closing above the range here. Setup number 1, volume came in. Yesterday as well, price closed above the range, volume came in. Yes, it did die down, but the point is that you could see with no setups, there was no volume. So my setups bring in the volume, which is why I trade them. Right, that's the idea. There's no clean range on GJ today. Can we look at it instead of, can we look at gold instead? Yes, we're looking at gold as well actively here. Gold closes here in 3 minutes. Problem with gold here is it's a little bit risky on this downtrend, but we could try here as long as this candle can chill here and give us a support. Gold messed us up, not giving us a 30-minute candle bullish close, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We have not really too much 5-minute structure here. We'll see how this candle closes though. What currency is this? I'm currently on gold here in front of me. What's your opinion about order flow? I'm trading breakout. Is it good to learn order flow? Order flow doesn't really work in Forex markets here. You can't accurately see order flow. It's not as accurate, so I wouldn't concentrate too much on that. Focus on the actual price action of the charts and the actual entry models instead of trying to find an indicator. What's the name of that indicator that everyone's hype about? Something like OME or something like that, or OBE, something like this. Everyone is hyped about it. Or ORB, something like this. No, everyone is looking at this. I want to address this indicator. I think it is the ORB indicator. It's going viral online. All right, this candle is closing below here. I'm going to address this. I'm going to address this indicator. I'm going to make a clip out of this stream and we're going to post it. because I'm gonna address, and you're gonna, yeah, ORB, that's the one, yeah. So I'm gonna address it. Yeah, opening range breakout, that's the one. All right, this candle closed below. I would like to see something closing above for buys here. Would make a lot more sense for me. That is something I'd be looking for. But in the meantime, I want to talk about ORB indicator here. Let's go see this ORB, right? This one. Can I add it? What do you mean I need more indicators? How many do I have here? Let's remove. Oh, it's here. Why does it not work? Let's see how this works. What time is this? Oh, that works. No, this is hype. I know how it works, man. It's just taking the range high, range low, support and resistance. Yeah, that's it, man. This is the simple indicator. It's just taking the last 50-minute resistance, the last 50-minute support, but everyone is hyped about it. And I want to explain why and how you don't need an indicator to explain this. It's extremely simple indicator, right? So this indicator, let's go see it on something like GBPJPY, is only showing you basically the ranges, right? ORB indicator. So let's go ahead and make a little clip here. Okay? It's very, very simple. That's not it. It is. That is it. That is it. I'll show you. All it is this. You go indicators. You type ORB. Right? This one here. Now it's very hyped. People are using it. All it shows, right? All it shows is it shows the last support and resistance at a specific time interval that you put on the chart. Now, at least it's only showing support and resistance, which is good. And the idea is sells below, buys above, right? That's bad because you need to have bias involved, because on a bullish session, your fake outs are going to happen below here. We know that. This is the way we trade. That's why this sell below, this range here fakes out and stuff like that. So when using this indicator, guys, understand it's just support and resistance, right? Support and resistance done on the range before the session, which you guys can mark anyways. Now, take into consideration bias, clean candles to be able to trade the range, and that's how you'll be better at marking your support and resistance, and you don't need to focus just on this, right? So make sure you understand that. But this is super hyped for no reason. Yeah, gold didn't close above, guys. I know it's pushing above, but we didn't close above. I can't take a trade without a close above here. I wanted something close. This closed with a rejection wick here. This closed with a rejection wick. If you guys are going to keep spamming gold in chat, take the trade yourself. Take anything you want. It's not up to me. Right? 5-minute close bearish at this zone here. 30-minute is bearish. 15-minute close with rejection wick below the previous candle wick. Not even closing at a support. Not even giving us a support like this, not even giving me a support like this, not even giving me a support like this, not even forming a support like... I can go on and on all day to explain how this is not going to follow my plan. If you want to take this and call this a setup 2, then you're trading something that is going to lose long term. Right? This is not a proper setup 2. This is anything but a setup 2. Right? This is a rejection. You're selling straight into a rejection. That's a proper setup 2. That's a proper setup 2. This is a proper setup 2. Look at the candle. Strong candle closes bullish. This is a wrong setup 2. right? These type of stupid flimsy closes do nothing for me. Only other way we can get in now, 5-minute candle here is gonna close. It's a bit of a deep push here. Let's see if we can get a thunderstorm or something. 20 pips for 20 pips if you just rip it, break of high. Yesterday we saw volume come in a little bit later though. 11:25, 25 minutes later. One hour on gold, pretty close. Yeah, 10 minutes for the 1 hour. That could be a nice close if we close above. We're at 1 hour resistance, which is why I don't want to buy the 5-minute right now. Right, this is just a messy consolidation. I wanted to get in from lower and back above all of these ranges here. So I think buys above the 1 hour resistance can make sense if we pull back first. That's another option we have. If this candle at least closed here, at least closed above the candle wick here, it will give you more probabilities. But this leaving rejection last minute. Why are we looking for gold to close above that line? No, I just drew that line, but I was looking for a strong bullish close. Didn't have to be above the line, but I wanted not to close with a rejection here. I wanted to close at a support, not a rejection. This left a, how much pip rejection? Let's have a look. It's left a 9-10 pip rejection here. It's a big rejection. It's not giving me confidence. GJ consolidating. Look at this rejection now, right? Everyone telling me, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold. Now you're rejecting. Now what's happened with your buys break of high? Feeling comfortable because the previous candle was a rejection as well. So now I'm unsure, but if the previous candle closed strong bullish, you rely on that candle to give you the probabilities, right? You rely on that candle to give you the probabilities. Why when I take a trade I get nervous? Normal feeling, man. Get used to it. Just be confident in your plan, right? Make sure you have a plan, because you don't want to get into a gambler mindset, gambler habit, you know? Hi, are you ICT or SMC trader? I'm not any. I'm not ICT. I'm not SMC. TS trader, yes sir. So this is the thing, man. You have to understand. When we take trades, this would make me uncomfortable if I was in this trade, because I didn't have good confirmation on the last candle creating support. This would also be very different if the 30-minute closed bullish, because then we could also rely on the 30-minute and a weak 15-minute candle closing bullish. We could still say 30 minutes still closing bullish. I'm not too worried. But when we have a weak candle, we have a candle closing bearish on 30, weak candle closing, on 15. Now in this drawdown, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea because now you don't have the confidence. It's kind of 50-50 at the moment, because yeah, we got up, we rejected a point. Now we're trying to make a decision. And the decision is, can we rely on the support below? Not really, because it's pretty weak. So weak candle 15, weak candle 30. So realistically, this candle in 5 minutes here is going to be key. So you're kind of trading 50-50 and it's not fun. So remember, even if this blasts through the screen now, doesn't matter because that didn't follow my plan. Now you guys see the results I have of following the plan. Long term, they play out. There will be losses. There will be more wins. And that's the way, right? That's the way that it works. That's the way that the market works. And if you just want to come here and do a little bit of gambling, I could sit here on stream and take 3 wins, 3 losses, 4 wins, 5 losses, and you guys would be happy because I'm taking trades every day. And it would look really exciting and hype. But trust me, long term, you're not making money. Remember, the reason I'm here is to make money. I'm not here to try impress anybody. So I'm going to sit here and trade the way that I make money in the most efficient way that is proven to me to make money. Right? That's why. And if you don't like that, don't join me. It's as simple as that. I'm not here for you guys. You know? That is my add-on, right? You guys are my add-on, right? It's a plus. I'm adding you onto this. Who brought you out this rant? I have to rant almost every day, right? We need to have some sort of rant. What brought me on is people spamming in chat. Gold, gold, take gold. Look at gold, gold. It's like, chill, guys, chill. Gold breaking, chill, 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 guys, chill. If there's a setup, I would take it. We were looking at gold. I saw the close. I knew that when that candle closed like that, there's nothing to do. Right now, our next setup is going to come in 3 minutes here. We see what happened 3 minutes. How is GJ doing? GJ is also ranging here. Now, we took the liquidity here. Can we flip now and close above this resistance here is a question in 3 minutes. If that happens, oh, we are going to be in interesting territory here. Sort gold. Both saw London sessions beginning of the week, maybe price waiting for news later. No, end of month. This would be, I would account this to end of month. No one's putting on like big positions. And look where we are in terms of market positioning on GJ. You really think end of month people are going to want to be buying at these prices? You know, it's kind of like, is it really attractive for them to be buying at these prices, you know? Is there reason for big money to come into the market? Now, we're not seeing the opposite, because if we were in a profit-taking, right? If we were in a profit-taking stage, then we would be selling towards the end of the month here and be profiting off all of that volume towards the downside. But everything is pointing up, so we can't sell just yet. And you can see prices not going down. Every time it tries, it fails. We've tried now since the morning 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and it just keeps rejecting. So even if it does end up melting, it's been tough. It's not ready, you know, it's not ready to just melt. How's gold doing? This is looking good now on gold. We're trying to get back up towards those highs. If we can get back above those highs. That was a random spike there. Wonder what caused that. Yeah, so we need something closing above 1 hour resistance. Then 30 minute will close above 1 hour resistance as well. 1 hour will close above 1 hour resistance, of course. Then things can start to get interesting. What's the reason for institution big retailers not want to put big money end of month? Does it have to do with their bonuses percentage they make? Exactly. Not only that, do you guys realize what this end of month is? It's not only an end of month, it's end of quarter. And what happens at end of quarters? Rebalancing of portfolios, right? So they rebalance their portfolios for summer months, right? They set up their summer portfolios, right? So now we're going into the summer portfolio. So this is what happens. But yes, their percentage, their commissions, all of that stuff, and also now rebalancing. So they want to try layer out of positions, rebalance all of this stuff. Planning to set at 5 on UJ. Let's see what UJ is doing. Yeah, that would work if you could get the close of what time frame. I should have not said anything, then it would have done it for you. How's GJ doing? That's a nice rejection on GJ here. Look at that close back in the range we were talking about. Can we get a bottom wick here? Can we get a bottom wick? Nice liquidity grab here. Need a bottom wick, and if we can start breaking this high we talked about in the morning, I'm going to be interested. Yeah, this could be interesting here, breaking this high. 30-minute close bullish here. 1 hour, making its bottom wick here. Nice rejection wick. Liquidity grab to downside. Quite interested in this, to be honest. This could be interesting. Just need to calculate risk. I don't want to lose out. I probably risk what I made on Friday's trade here. What I made on Friday's trade, I risked this. But I quite find this interesting, the way it's setting up. Especially with this bottom wick. Yeah, I quite like it. Let's see if we can get the volume in. Gonna give this a shot here, break of this high. Check 1 hour, yeah, but it would be breaking the previous 1 hour high. Stop loss I'll put below this rejection wick. Idea is fake out, close back inside of the range, liquidity grab. A little bit of a complicated trade here, but gonna have a go at that. End of month, have profits to play with, and I like how we got the liquidity grab first. Alright, coming close to that. Didn't get triggered on that. Now I have. So got triggered on that. That broke it for me on my broker. Gonna give this a shot here. See if we can continue towards the upside. What would you call this setup? Setup 4, break, close back inside the range, re-break of 1 hour high. Kind of grabbing the liquidity. I don't like that it rejected like that. If I'm going to take a loss, then it's going to be on a rangy day like today. But we'll see what happens. I kind of wanted more of a push up so we could manage the trade here, because now it's just gone straight into drawdown, makes it hard to manage. Wait, you take losses? Well, maybe. Maybe. Will this be the end of our win streak? We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Manageable trade. Don't like the idea. If you don't like the idea, we're very close to break even. If it comes back to break even, you can close out at break even, manage the trade. As I said, I'm risking what I made on Friday here. Give myself a shot. See if we can get towards the upside. A good break-even spot would be here. This resistance. One-hour resistance as well. This maybe might be a zone of contention here as well. We'll see how it reacts at this if we get there. Question mark that. Because that's previous range. Even though this crossed through it twice, but it's a strange move, this move. Like I said, you don't like the trade, get out now, right? This is my trade, something I want to give myself a shot on. I'm happy to accept the risks. I know it's riskier, but I think this is the only option of today. Trying to grab a lot of liquidity here. Where are we rejecting? We need to close above this resistance here, where we are right now. 35 seconds to try close above this resistance. Can we close above our entry here? I really do want it to close above our entry here. Would be very good for probabilities. Last 3 seconds, you're gonna do this, GJ? Last 3 seconds. We'll have to see based on this 15-minute close here in 4 minutes. You want wishful thinking? Trading doesn't work like that. It's not wishful thinking. It's things I would like to see while involved in my trade that give me higher probability of the trade working out, right? Now, if that doesn't happen, then I can start thinking about managing trades, what I want to do with my trade, all of that stuff. Give me a sec, I need to go get some water. I've run out. Now, what's something I would like to see is the 15-minute close above resistance, because that would tell us that, hey, price is ready to leave this resistance. If we don't close above resistance, it's a bit iffy. The whole idea was us to break the high and continue pushing, which we did get an initial push, but I would have liked to see more. So we'll see in 1 minute, make a decision based off that. Where does that come from? Last 1 minute has to do this one. Hopefully this is not an FU candle here. Not the FU candle. This is the end of us. This always ends us, these 1 minute FU candles. These 1 minute FU candles really suck. Man, why do we have to get an FU candle right now? Last 1 minute. Yeah, be careful with this FU candles. These are normally the ones that just go and mess up everything. Yep, 1 minute FU candle. This is how we lose 90% of trades, is this 1 minute FU candle. Yeah. Look at this candle. I got out in time. I can't believe we got 1 minute FU candle out of nowhere. Very unfortunate. How much do I save if I just cut it here? $12 pips, 4 pips I save. I accounted here on Friday's trade here, so I don't mind losing this. I don't mind losing because I'm gonna just take Friday's loss, which is not even less than Friday's. I'll show you guys how much. If I lose this trade, I lose 600. Friday I made 900, so I'm just going to hold this till SL, and I'll be out at SL. Obviously 15-minute not looking great, we know that, but is what it is. Choppy price action. GU looking good? Yeah, GU looks different here. Oh, am I gonna be stopped here? Let's see. Here's my SL. We'll see if I get hit. We'll see if I get hit. Didn't hit it yet. Let me watch it on 1 minute. I'll show you guys how we can survive this right now. If we can, we have to reject right now. If we don't reject right now, it's game over. It's game, yeah. SL hit for me on that. And I'm out of the trade there. GG. GG. Win streak comes to an end. How many trades did we win in a row? Let's see. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And last time we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, man. We can't beat our 6 trade win streak. We can't beat our 6 trade win streak. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So close to be beating our 6 trade win streak. Now we can have some entertainment of chat. Look forward to seeing how chat is. L, bro, such a bad setup. You should have waited for a good setup. L. Something we can learn from this? Yeah, just don't trade in the range. Sit on your hands for a whole week and do nothing. That's the best thing to do. Right? We had to give this. We said it was an aggressive shot. Not sure why people are a little bit surprised. If we want to take trades, we have to give ourselves opportunity like this. So if you don't want to just take trades, then you sit on your hands again and don't take anything today. That's always the best opportunity here. Right? But we were planning how we wanted the liquidity grab first, and then to try get back above that high. I like how 15-minute here closed above the resistance here, and to go with the original idea, break the 1 hour flip and continue bullish here. Right, 30-minute created rejection. I felt like we could push through this, and this was just a pullback on this setup 2 on the 30-minute, right? So all we did was we created a setup 2 on 30-minute. We went down, grabbed liquidity, boom, pop back up towards the upside, right? Pop back up towards the upside. So that's unfortunate. I always said 90% of our losses come from these 1 minute FU candles. It's almost every loss that I've taken always just comes from 1 minute candle, brings you close to SL, and that's it, you're done. You know, I'm very surprised we didn't even retest this resistance. I'm not sure what we rejected here. I guess we rejected this previous range, but we've tested it before, so why not break this wick? But that's it. That's basically it. It's nothing crazy here. Nothing crazy. Not the first time I've taken a loss, by the way, guys. Just choppy markets. Just choppy markets. What can I do? One trade. Probably will still play out here now. Watch. And going for third liquidity grab. Look, first, second, third liquidity grab. If third liquidity grab and ends up playing out, then that's just unfortunate today. That's just unfortunate. Because we waited even for the liquidity grab. That shows me that we're going back into a manipulation market here. You know? And I should just not trade ranges. But then the problem is that, okay, you guys have to be prepared not to take trades for ages. Now look at this. Rejecting. Unfortunate, part of the game. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, manipulation and its finest, huh? Take us out there. We need to post this on the gram. Make sure that we're showing people all what happens here in the markets. Of course, GG, of course. Anyways, did I copy this so I can put this here? Lost. Let's see a total how much I lost here. Lost a total of $612. And the last trade made 886 and lost 612. Sorry. Still up for this week. Did you go full risk? No, I would not say it's half risk. It's like 0.75 basically I lost. Harry, heads up, Harry, it's just another trade. Oh, bro, I'm not upset, guys. If you think I'm upset, relax. Relax, relax. Guys, we've taken 2 losses and 12 wins. Are you kidding me? 2 losses and 12 wins is massive. It's massive. Like, no one is in bringing this consistency here with good stop loss and stuff. Like, come on. Losses are gonna happen, man. We have to expect it. We have to expect it. Losses are gonna happen. 77.9, yeah, I know I lose 1% of my win rate for one loss. Damn, that's a lot. That's harsh. That's harsh to lose 1% on one loss, but gain 0.2 on one win. I need to update the journal here. Losses now, 21 losses in 1 year, guys. I mean, that's insane. I'm very proud of that. This is painful, man. Third liquidity grab and back to our entry now. Wow. I don't know how I can get out of this situation. I'm happy my analysis is playing out. It didn't go down. Imagine everyone who took sells, right? Who was saying, you're wrong, I'm taking sells, break of low. Now look what's happened, right? Now you messed yourself up. You messed yourself up, and it's unfortunate. The problem is you had very weak confirmation. You need confirmation on 4 hour, 1 hour. Let me show you something magic, brother. Previous daily candle closed what? Bullish. Previous 4 hour candle closed what? Bullish. Everything is pointing bullish. Why am I looking for buys? Because of that. No re-entry. I think re-entry, I need a close above here for re-entry then. Close above here for re-entry so I don't get stuck in another rejection. I know I'm gonna be right, for God's sake. I would like to be wrong here today, that would be good. I took a similar trade on Pip Labs the other day and it worked. Unlucky reverse today. Unlucky today, we just get the 1 minute FU for a third liquidity grab. Unbelievable 3 liquidity grabs in a row. Unbelievable. Pure manipulation the day after interventions here. Always the freaking way. Always the way. If I'm gonna take a loss, it's gonna be like that. Gold just rejecting 1 hour resistance. Always gonna be the way. How can I predict third liquidity grab? I'm just thinking, how could I get myself out of this situation? And the only way, if I just decided not to trade today as a no trade day, if we're in the range, that's the only way I avoid this. Right? Is if I say that today is a no trade day. No trade, more money? Yeah, well, only other re-entry option is a close above here. If it closes above, I'll give it another shot. And then that's it. I'm done. If that fails, I'm done. Harry, I can't reset password on PipLabs. You can. Just press reset password, bro. There's a reset password button. This was set up too. This was a little bit more advanced. This is the extended setup. You're right. I need to put that. We'll explain this on the Zoom call about how this setup works. But yeah, it's based off a setup 2 that just came a little bit later, grabbing liquidity inside of the range to continue bullish bias. But we're just chopping. Manipulate the highs of the range, manipulate the lows of the range, and then just end up stuck in the range. It has a problem. I also cannot change password. No problem. Send an email to the support and we'll help you with that. Don't worry. You'll get your password today. be honest, I'm pretty proud at how this has been pretty good, man. Six win streak is definitely something. It's okay, but I'm stuck on I got stuck on 6 win streak now. Can you explain what confirmations we had? I did explain it. We had plenty of confirmation. 15-minute close above the range here. Liquidity grab on the 15-minute. Previous 30-minute setup number 2 here. No top wick on this candle. This retested, closing back inside the range. Seems just like a fake out. We didn't close above 40 when we took the trade. Yeah, because that was not the idea though. That was not the idea. The idea was to get the close above. Right, because that's the whole point. We're trying to get above that zone to continue bullish. The close would have been good, but the idea is that we don't have a big enough range to wait for the close. 7 pips only. So if we took the close here, now it just becomes not a valid trade because now you have 5 pips to resistance. What's the point? What's the point of even taking the trade? How many pips was stop loss? 16 pips stop loss on this. 16 pips stop loss. Not sure if you agree, but if people do not understand what setup you're taking and what the confirmations they should not be taking, it feels like coming into a signals idea. Yeah, very, very true. I agree with that because then they don't know how to manage it. Personally did not take it. Not closing above was a worthy shot. Yeah, as I said, a little bit more of an advanced entry. You know, I do think, yeah, of course. You know, but this is a little bit more complicated. This whole idea started from this setup 2 on the 30-minute, wanting to enter on the break of the high here. We just ended up no top wick here, grab liquidity once. We grab liquidity twice. Close back inside the range. This is a setup 4 as well, basically, right? You can see the setup 4 on 5-minute closing above structure. That's the whole idea behind this. We'll explain it in the group here a little bit more. This was just a case of putting a very fearful SL. This is not a fearful SL. This was a SL below structure and below candle wicks. We also waited for the liquidity grab. Why guys, when I take 6 wins, this is my question. When I take 6 wins, no one asks me about my wins this in depth. It's never a question, huh? It's never a question. Only when there's losses, we see that. It is a poor mentality. We study the trades, of course. Like I said, the only way I avoid this is choose today not to trade. You know? The idea is that you don't take the trade then. Don't trade today. But if I'm having a good month, I'm going to give myself a shot. No doubt about that. And look what we're doing. We're consolidating. So guess what? Everyone is going to lose taking less trades and will give you advantage unnecessary trade. Like today, It's an ego 6 win. What do you mean it's an ego 6 win? Not Harry reading out his wins right after the loss to show chat he means business, because they have to see the big picture. One loss is not going to define you. People have to see the big picture. The wins are usually set up 1, 2, and 3. No one understands what this was. This is set up 2, just taken a bit later. Right? This was set up 2, break of this high here, just taken a little bit later. Right? Full bullish bias. Expected to go up. Right? That's my point today. Full bullish bias, I expect it to go up. Fill the range. I did say, I'm not going full risk. This is a riskier trade. You guys did know that. I didn't say that this is a classic setup 1, close above. These people are only here if you lose. Yeah, they're just waiting to pounce, right? I have an old prop firm account, 9.5% drawdown. I took a break and now I trade another one. I'm having built confidence back. Would you save? I want to save old account. What should my risk be? 9.5%. You'll have to start with 0.5% risk. You have one trade. One trade. Actually, no. Risk 2% on that trade. Actually, choose one trade and risk 3%. 3 or 4%, go full, because you have one trade left. You have one trade. You know, there's no point. You're 9.5% down. Even, I mean, it's a waste of time to try and recover 0.25. It's too long. If you're actually a good trader, if you're not a good trader, then practice. Yeah, risk 0.25% and give yourself 2 trades, you know, 2 trades to practice before the account is blown. You know, and try to recover it. But that's just going to be, but if you already know what you're doing and you're ready for a new challenge, then try get yourself up and risk, you know. That's not how I did it, bro. I risked small when I was in drawdown, slowly get back after 1 month. Yeah, but he's 9.5% down. He has 0.5. Even if he risks 0.25%, he only has 2 losses and the account is gone. He'll have to risk 0.1%. Yeah. There's a difference between 9% and 9.5. And you weren't, you were 8. You know? You have a percent. You can risk 0.25% and have 4 trades before the account is blown. Double what he has. So at that point when it's an old account, like he didn't really care about it, you know, he said it's an old account and he's already started a new account, but he's asking, should I so he's like, now I trade in another account, so he's like, should I try recover that account? So if you're trading in a new account, there's no point, right? Because you might as well just try go big on that account so that you can get it to a standpoint at least where he has 2-3% to play with. But I'll ask you this question. That trade you took at 9%, you knew those were the final trades. You lost that, account's gone. You know? How much percent did you lose today? 0.75, $600 I lost. Not that bad. Not that bad. 16 pip stop loss I had on this. Chat, respect Harry, his time, and don't judge him. It's okay. I'm trading for myself here. Yeah, this is dog water price action, guys. This is real BS. It's gold doing gold as well. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it a session here. This is just going completely sideways. I'm not surprised I took a loss. If I am gonna lose, it's gonna be in price action like that. Only thing is, I think today I should have just not even taken a trade, full stop, call it another no trade day. And from the morning, actually, from the morning, I should have just said, you know, call it a no trade day. The only thing that was giving me confidence is the daily did look good, man, right? Daily and 4 hour looked good. Support formed on 4 hour, but target has been met in terms of wick, right? I just like that rejection from down here. Looks much better. Yeah, it doesn't look bad for sure. You know? So that's it, man. That's it. I'm glad we lose. It's important. Otherwise, the chat becomes too hype, and then we get a lot of signal bots in here, and then the hate becomes more. So this is disgusting price action. You know? Harry, I think live trading forces you to enter trades that are not A+ setups just to please viewers. You gave that's a very choppy area to trade. You gave back is my 3 months income salary. Yes, but it's on perspective of what I've taken, right? You have to understand I'm up 10x that this month. I can handle that, right? It's okay. It's okay for me. That's my point. Some people might have risked $6,000 on that trade, right? You can't compare it. That's the number one thing you can't do, is compare your balance to your personal life. It has no comparison. It has no comparison. And I didn't just take a trade because of YouTube chat. I took it to give myself a shot. I was actually looking at this for a while, you know? That's how it is, you know? I wanted to do something for sure. This has been a trade I took before the session. I kind of messed up early because moved to B too early. Was this a good entry? Yeah, I don't like this at all because what's bias here, right? What time is this? What's bias? I mean, I get your idea, but what was bias back here? Was 4 hour closed already? No, 4 hour was then still bearish. It was mixed. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not crazy. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. Hi Harry, this is Castus. I remember you, brother. I remember. Had to go 9 to 5. Managed to pass one FTMO account doing the second one. Thank you. Amazing, Castus. Nice to hear from you, brother. Hopefully we see you soon. But this is very nice to hear. Thanks for checking in, and very happy that you passed. You know, if you passed the challenge here, very, very happy that you did that. Appreciate everyone. Take care. Trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. See you guys.